Hello. Who's calling, please? Oh, no, I'm sorry. He's not in at the moment. Oh, hang on. You're in luck. It's for you, client. Must you bring your work home with you?
Hello, Roger Huntington. Oh, hello. Look, it's a bit awkward at the moment. Can I call you back later? OK, thanks. Right. Bye-bye.
I suppose you'll make a regular thing of this once you qualify.
And this is what I've got to put up with till you do. For goodness sake, Heather, let me get through the door. It was only a phone call. Oh, get on with your work. Let's not have an argument as soon as I get in.
Penny for him.
Just thinking about this place. You know what, Sheil? No matter how much we try not to, we always end up getting involved with the others.
Well, we must do, love. Seeing as how Alan Partridge and his lady have just invited us for dinner. So the sooner you get yourself ready, the sooner you'll get their seal of approval.
But Sheila, you know I don't want to eat out tonight, love.
How do you know what he's like? I'd said yes before I knew what the question was. Oh, I hope it won't be a straight-laced do.
I shouldn't think so. From what I've seen of him, it'll be fish and chips in the paper and stuck in front of the telly.
I don't think so. He's a bit of a weirdo on the quiet, you know. It'll probably be dandelion stew with a few puffs of pot for afters. Oh, Bobby!
What do you think?
Wow, you've certainly given this lounge a good going over. It's never looked so clean. And you've taken this idea of being neighbourly quite serious, aren't you?
You gave me the idea.
Just a few drinks, that was all.
Might as well do things properly.
I don't think they're expecting the red carpet treatment.
Well, I don't want them to think I'm a slob.
You're cleaning in here as well.
Yeah, I can be house proud when I want, you know.
Actually, I'm surprised they agreed to come.
Why?
Well, I wasn't exactly the whole binge of glad tidings when I informed Sheila the fate of Bobby's factory.
You're not to blame, love. You only told her something she were bound to find out eventually.
So how did they react when you invited them over?
Well, Sheila said they'd be delighted to accept our kind invitation. Mind you, I had to use a bit of gentle persuasion.
I think the bedroom needs a bit of gentle persuasion as well.
Why? Is that a subtle way of trying to get my body in there?
I've got things to do.
Hey, I can't cook and clean.
Of course you can, darling. What is it you're cooking?
Well, it was going to be a surprise.
In that case, I'll leave you to it and go and take a shower.
Hey, hang on a minute, love. They'll be round in just over an hour.
That just gives me enough time for a shower.
But Sam, hang on a minute, love. Oh, flipping heck.
What's this doing in here?
That's tonight's dinner. I said it'd be a surprise.
Right, that's that little lot out of the way. Dinner's nearly ready. One of my little specials, you're going to love it. Spaghetti alla carbonara. Well, come on, Heather. All work and no play.
I haven't the time or the inclination to eat, Roger.
Well, I wish you'd have told me to save me the trouble.
I shouldn't have to tell you. You should see I'm trying to study.
Hey, come on, you're only human. 2 hours studying a day is the maximum anyone can do.
You see, food is the answer to everything, don't you?
Well, you can't concentrate on an empty stomach, can you? Oh, come on, now, why don't you take an hour off and refuel? Otherwise, you're just going to end up bad-tempered and angry and achieve nothing.
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Roger. It's infuriating.
Anyway, yeah, lad.
Oh, thanks a lot, Bob. But I've got the supplies in. You needn't have bothered.
No, we couldn't come empty-handed.
Well, look, go through into the lounge and make yourselves at home. Sam will fix you a drink. Dinner won't be long.
Looks like someone couldn't wait.
You what?
You've had a bite out your cheek.
Oh, that's Sam mucking about.
You shouldn't allow the prospect of taking these finals to upset you, you know. Hey, stay cool.
I will not stay cool. And I'll allow what I want to upset me when I want.
Oh, God, Heather, you gave this performance when we were at university. There's no need to take it out to me. I'm only trying to help you.
And didn't I help you?
And what's that supposed to mean?
When you were laid up with your broken ribs. But I suppose now we've got the man in the family sorted out, everything's okay. And you've qualified now, so that's fine too. What's the next stage? Me staying at home? Me having the kids?
My qualifying is very important for both of us.
Obviously. And my work isn't.
Look, Heather, what do you want me to do? I can't sit your exams for you, can I? And I don't know what you're worried about. I've always taken it for granted that you pass. You know you will. It's a foregone conclusion.
Exactly. You've taken it for granted. Our life is a foregone conclusion. My career isn't even important as far as you're concerned.
Of course it is, but you mustn't allow these exams to get to you. Now look, this time next week they'll all be over and done with, and you'll have passed with flying colours.
And then what? Twins? Triplets? Quads?
Are you all right down there, then?
Fine, thanks, love.
Yes, love, we feel really at home. It was really nice of you to ask us over.
It was Alan's idea. Oh, I mean, he suggested the meal, but I wanted you to come as well.
It's all right, lovey. We understand.
Cheers, then.
God bless.
Cheers. Blimey, you trying to get me drunk, love?
Oh, that's lovely, that. Just what I needed. I've never had a real martini before.
All right, Bob.
Yeah, fine. You've got this place lovely, haven't you, Sheil? I didn't expect it to be like this. I like the wallpaper. It's very unusual.
It's the country house collection. That's the nice thing about Brookside. Everybody's house is different, not at all what you'd expect.
Oh, I don't know. It wouldn't take much to work out what it'd be like in the Roger the Dodgers or the Collinses, would it?
When we lived on the estate before we moved in here, you could guarantee what everybody's house looked like inside.
It's funny, isn't it, the way people copy each other?
Well, it's not that they used to copy, love, but in the old days, people didn't have the money, so they didn't have the choice.
What I can't get over is how clean it is for a fella's place. Do you do the cleaning for him?
Oh, no, it's his home. I don't do any of the cleaning or housework for him. Well, maybe a bit. But just because I'm his girlfriend, I don't go for that woman's touch routine.
What?
I mean, Alan's always lived at home, so he's got to get his own domestic life sorted out. I'm not going to end off his substitute, Mother.
Sam, come and give us a hand with this, will you, love?
And about time, too.
Right, Sam, grab hold of that, will you? Hang on a minute while I get this as loaded. Hope we've got enough.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Oh, look at it.
Ah, nice one, son.
Sorry I took so long.
Hey,
Hope you
lovely.
like Chinese cuisine.
Yeah.
Oh, wonderful. Here.
Hey.
Now, there's shumais, spare ribs, char siu, and Peking duck with all the trimmings, pancakes and everything.
Well, as my dad used to say, I'll eat a docket off his roof.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Oh,
Put some down here.
Yeah, right. Come on then. Get stuck in.
Oh.
Now there's chopsticks or knives and forks.
Well, I'll have a knife and fork, please. I don't want to get killed in the rush.
You'll have to be around the ribs.
Round the ribs, round
Yeah,
the ribs.
yeah.
Oh, will you have these? Oh, mmm.
Would you like me to test you or something?
You are determined to disrupt my concentration. My work is obviously so unimportant to you.
Hello, what's going? Hello, Diane. Hello, it's me. Yes. Look, I've got a few... So, hang on. Sorry, I've got a few hours spare this evening, so I wondered if it'd be all right for me to call over. Yes. All right. Okay, see you later.
You try eating with chopsticks.
Yeah, go on, Bob, have a go. Get stuck in.
No
Come on.
Come on then, don't hang about.
Yeah.
Watch this. Go on. Come on.
It's nonsense.
Where did you learn to cook like this?
Oh, just one of my many talents.
Oh, he's so modest.
How long have you known each other?
Long enough.
How did you meet?
Well, computer dating failed, so we just trusted to lust.
Well, you're not serious, are you, though?
Oh, Bobby.
No, I mean computer dating services. Does it really go on?
Well, it goes on all right.
How romantic.
That's why there's so many failed marriages. To err is human, but if you really want to foul things up, use a computer.
Computers are a man's best friend.
No, I know a few fellas there who disagree with you, kid.
Hey, and if we're in the age of technology, why do we eat with these?
I'm glad it's you that's putting the computer into Fairbanks and not Einstein there.
Oh, hey, listen, love. I'm sorry about the way I pumped you for information that time.
I should have had more sense than to prattle on.
Well, no harm's done.
I was going down there, Sam, anyway.
I'm afraid it's not, apart from a few small systems. We haven't heard any more, and I don't think we're likely to.
No.
It's not computers that Fairbanks needs.
No, a few prayers would be more in order.
I'd have worn my rosary beads out if I'd reached from every time his job's been under threat.
Right, yeah.
Well, science is a new religion.
Try telling Father Daly that.
Hey, it's true. If it's not in a computer, it doesn't exist.
Oh, you can juggle statistics any way you want.
Yeah, like the unemployment figures.
So when are you getting married, you two, then?
Well, the romantic side of my nature would quite like to go through with a wedding.
What romantic nature.
But common sense tells me it's just an outmoded social convention. A ring on your finger and that's it.
At last you're going to leave me in peace.
Well, I'd like to stay and help you if you'd let me.
Some things I have to do by myself.
Okay.
Where are you going?
See a client.
Who is she?
Mrs. McAllister. How did you guess it was a woman?
It's obvious by the amount of aftershave you're wearing. I'm glad to see your injuries haven't put you out of action altogether.
Mrs. McAllister is a very important client.
I thought all clients were important.
Oh, they are. But not as important as you.
It's because I'm your wife, the little woman.
Yes, we're married. Doesn't that mean anything to you?
It means a lot to me.
Well, you wouldn't think so to listen to you.
It means our life together revolving around everything that's best. For you.
Okay, Heather. Look, I know the exams are a big pressure. But what is it you want from me? I just don't understand what's going on.
No, you just don't understand me. You take it for granted that I'll pass my exams, work a couple of years until you've earned enough to keep us both, and then, vroom, suddenly Heather Huntington is a mother with my 1.9 kids. I'm just wasting my time.
Well, what is it you want, then?
I just don't want us to end up like all the other families here.
I'm not asking you to.
What if I want to go to London or somewhere in the future?
Well, we've worked something out. We should be able to work as a team, but that's in the future.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. My future. I'm not just a married woman, a wife. I function as an individual. And there are some things which just can't be done as a team.
Well, you get on with your work, and I'll get on with mine. I'll see you later.
If you're lucky.
That lad of mine has a knack of getting himself in where he's not wanted. I hope you slung him out on his ear.
No, we just had a chat and that.
Oh, I will just wait till I get older.
Hey, leave the lad alone. It was ages ago and it's well forgotten now.
He's done that kind of thing before, you know. I don't know where he gets his cheek from.
But, hey, he's a nice lad though and he's got a lovely nature.
Oh, dear, oh, dear.
I can see he's been pulling the wool over your eyes. Outside angel, inside devil. That's our Damon.
Still, he's mature for his age.
Oh, do you think so?
I bet you're proud of him, really.
I'm proud of them all, really, love. It's just sometimes when they get up to their hijinks, I wish I'd drowned them all at birth.
Well, Carolyn seems a nice girl.
Karen's not what she seems.
You know, the way you talk, Sheila, you make them all sound like a right shower.
You're not far off the mark there, Al.
Don't get me wrong, love. It's just that I have to spend my sleeping and waking hours with my family and their problems.
Well, they're not kids anymore. I mean, your Barry's old enough to be a father himself. Oh, I'm sorry. Hope I haven't said anything out of order.
No, love, you're right. It's just that I've been a mother now for nearly 25 years and I'm finding it a bit hard to let go. At least when I was working, I could get away from them for a bit.
Didn't you have any other hobbies or interests?
Housework and cleaning, as far as I can see, if you don't mind me saying so, Sheila. It's time you discovered the age of leisure.
Oh, yeah. And how, for instance?
Well, if I was you, I'd just pick myself up, leap into one of them flash cars of yours, and drive off into the wild blue yonder.
Can't drive.
Well, shame on you for not teaching her.
Well, value me life too much.
Oh, that's a typical male reaction.
I'll take you out, give you a few lessons. You just say the word.
Oh, I don't know. Why don't you take me?
All right. You've asked before, haven't you?
Would you?
Yeah. It's about time you learnt anyway.
Right then. You're on. We'll start tomorrow.
Hang on a minute, Sheila. You'd have to apply for your licence first.
Oh, that's typical of you, that. You and your excuses. One of these days, you and me are going to come to blows.
Why?
He thinks I'm joking. I'm warning you, love. There'll be 2 smacks in it. I'll smack you, and you'll smack the floor. Oh, I like these drinks.
I just can't stop thinking about it.
It's all over and done with. Don't worry yourself, Anna.
If I know Lucy, it's only the tip of the iceberg.
Well, she was driven to this by some idealistic notion of hers.
You don't believe that, do you? Lucy is a clever and calculating young woman.
Not clever enough to pass her O-levels.
One's got to take them to pass them. She didn't even do that.
Well, she must believe that this involvement with CND is of paramount importance, ridiculous as it may seem to us.
It's a charade. CND is a good front for Lucy.
We mustn't condemn her, kick her when she's down. She's our daughter, Annabelle.
Well, things can't go on in this fashion much longer. I need another drink.
So you've seen our Barry in action then, have you?
Well, only in the Isle of Man.
Up to his old tricks, I suppose, was he?
Tricks?
No, nothing like that.
He was too preoccupied enjoying himself with Petra.
Did you see much of them, then?
We hadn't intended to. I think they wanted to keep themselves to themselves.
Oh, I can imagine.
Funny thing was, everywhere we went, we kept bumping into them. So I don't suppose they had much time to get up to any mischief.
Alan, could I ask you for some help?
Of course you can, love. Fire away.
Well, it's our Damon. He's taken a real liking to you. And Samantha. Well, I can't make him see sense, you know what it's like. But with you being younger, somebody he likes, well, he just needs impressing upon him the value of a good education, you know, like you and Samantha. He's just losing all interest in school.
Well, I'll have a word with him. But have you never thought it might be the school's fault?
Well, I know it's not eating, love, but it'll have to do. It's the only opportunity he's going to get. He's just got to get through his exams.
You know what, though? I feel sorry for the kids nowadays. Everything depends on whether they pass these exams or not. I don't think I could have stood the pressure. Mind you, I didn't even get the chance to take them.
She thinks we're narrow-minded snobs. She's got to grow up.
And don't you realise she has grown up? That's the mistake we've made. Treating her like a child. She's playing on us. Hers are hardly the actions of a child.
So what's the solution? We can't do anything with her till she's had the results of her O-levels.
What results?
Well, she'll have to resit them.
Lucy wants her freedom. So perhaps a college away from Merseyside is the answer. That is, if we can bring her to her senses.
I could approach Gerard Dubois.
To what end? We can hardly unload our problems onto him.
She is our daughter, Annabelle.
Send her to France, to Gerard. Quelle affreuse affaire.
Look, I'll write to him first, wait for the reply, and if it's positive, Bob's your uncle.
Oh, I do hope he agrees.
Are you that hell-bent on getting rid of Lucy?
No, I'm not. Just want some happiness and sanity back into our family.
I've put the coffee on, love. You can pour.
I've sallied up, what'd you say?
She said, why are you sitting on the floor?
What?
Don't worry, Bob. There won't be a war.
What's she talking about?
Never mind, love. Just go back to sleep.
Aristotle. We can't sit here all night with our tongues on the mat.
You what?
The coffee.
I'm sorry, love. Bob, I'm going to fix the coffee.
Oh, I'll give you a hand.
Oh, wait, I'll give you a hand now. You know what you say, when in Rome.
But not when at home.
Hey, I'm really glad you and Sheila could make it, Bobby. I've enjoyed having you here.
Well, we appreciate the jesting, mate. Anyway, it makes a change to see a smiling face round here.
Well, if you smile, nobody knows what you're thinking. Cups are in the cupboard there.
Right. Tell you what, you've got this place lovely, though, Alan. If this was our barriers, it'd be like a midden. But there is plenty of space in there, mate. God, precious. Heather!
You're home early.
Oh, I'm sorry if I disturbed you. What's the blooming alarm doing on?
I wanted to catch you before you came to bed, so I set it to wake me.
I'm glad to see it has its uses.
Would you like some coffee?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Just think, Roger, this time tomorrow you'll be a fully qualified solicitor.
Yes, in a few months' time you'll be fully qualified as well, won't you?
Yes.
You'll qualify, you know you will.
Is all this torture worth the trouble?
It will be, you'll see.
I am sorry about tonight.
Forget it, it's not worth it.
I didn't want you to go out by yourself. But, well...
Forget it. I'm back now.
Well, let's go out on Friday night and celebrate. I'll have finished with all this studying and you'll have qualified and you'll have written confirmation by then. What do you think?
Well, I may be busy on Friday night. I thought you'd still be studying.
Oh, did you?
Yes.
Well, just thought I'd have a break. Was it a success?
What?
Your meeting?
Fine. I think I'll go on up to bed. You coming?